Hello, my fellow butterflies. How are you all today? Today is Tuesday, June 5th, and not too much to update on. I had an appointment, second appointment today with the Social Security doctor. Had one last week, last Wednesday, I believe it was, as you know, because that one was for a mental exam. I have a funny story about that, but I'll tell it in a moment. Today was the physical exam. So hopefully they will be able to make their decision soon. And, I'll keep you posted. Not a lot going on. Took my dog out today with me to the doctor's appointment, and I was actually floored that going to I guess they're like, when you go to a Social Security doctor, I think it's kind of considered a state doctor or something like that, and would it be in like a state, I don't think it's a state facility, I think that's just a facility that the state uses. I would have thought that they would be up on the service dog laws, the ADA laws, and I just really could not understand why in the world the doctor would send the nurse out to tell me that during my evaluation I would have to put my dog outside. I was like, hello, are you sure you want to do that? Because he is supposed to stay with me. And so what I did was I took out his ID, and I'll get it for you and let you see what it says. And I read it to them, and I'll let you know what happened. One moment. Okay, so there's a train going by, but hopefully it doesn't come through too loud. But anyway, I have two IDs. I have one that expired, and then one that is current. And on the back it says, I'll just read the last line. Well, I'll read all of it. This dog is trained and registered with the organization, I won't say who it is, that provided the dog to me as an assistance dog for the hearing impaired and or mobility limited person listed on the front of this card. Under state law and under the Americans with Disability Act, ADA, they are guaranteed equal access to any and all establishments and accommodations. No extra charge can be levied because of the dog. To deny or interfere with the rights of the assistance dog user is punishable under the law. So that last line made them quickly say, oh, okay, no problem. He can come in the room with you when you get your evaluation. Because I was thinking, am I going to have to go through this again? It happened to me in December of last year, to which I am in the middle of something ongoing now. But I just said, well, prayerfully, they read it, they looked at it, they did the right thing. And you can see, I'm going to see if you can see the last line on here. Nope, don't think so. But it tells you it is punishable by law. So at any rate, we got in, they got it done, and I'm back home now. So that's, this train is just not going to be quiet. But at any rate, I'm going to wait for the train to pass, and then I'm going to tell you my funny story. Okay, in a moment. Okay, so the train is in the distance, and I think the plane is in the distance. So hopefully we're okay for the last part of this little update. But So I don't know how long it will take to find out about my disability, but I'm hoping that it will not be long, you know, considering all the stuff that I went through last week and this week, and just the fact that they lost my application last year and then I had to restart it, and it was just horrible. But at any rate, the mental exam last week, I asked the Social Security, the disability analyst that's working on my application. I called her one day and I said, well, why do I need a mental exam? Because my disability is physical, you know, and I wasn't quite sure why she scheduled it. She said, well, because in your application you indicate that you have trouble remembering things, and sometimes you have problems like just with your thought process and all of that. And I said, but that's kind of connected to my physical condition. So she said, well, you know, you don't have to do it, but if you want to do it, you know, go ahead and do it. So I said, okay, no problem. I'll just go do it. Whatever I think they'll need, I'm going to do it just to, you know, try to help my case better. So at any rate, I go and I sit down and talk to this psychiatrist, and he asked me several questions. One of them was, who's the current president? And I said, Barack Obama. And he said, who was the president before Barack Obama? And I paused, and it was silence, and my eyes rolled around in my head like I always do when I'm thinking. Crickets were singing, and I finally said, oh, George Clinton. Then my daughter asked me after my appointment, isn't that the P-Funk musician? And I said, you know what? It is. You know, but hey, it is what it is. I couldn't remember for a brief moment, and those two names came to me, so it was obvious I confused George Bush with Bill Clinton. But at any rate, it is what it is. So on that note, I'm going to send everybody loopy lovies and pools of spoons, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.